mira, bobo. Anda para allá, bobo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Inter Miami is semi-final bound in the Leagues Cup after defeating Tigres 2-1 in a very, very dramatic fashion. 2 penalty kicks, both won and scored by Luisito Suarez. And we had a lot of players who had great games. Intense match. Kind of heckling, or what is it, Jekyll and Clyde, whatever the fuck the expression is. We had a good first half. We had to change up the strategy in the second half. Mascherano making phone calls from the VIP section. I don't know who he was calling. But we're gonna talk about all of that today. Inter Miami. The main point is that Inter Miami are through to the semifinals of the Leagues Cup, and we all need to be very happy right now. We just got back from the stadium. My dad and I. We got like these little pop, or I don't know, with bangers, boomers, bam bams. I think they're called bam bams. We got these bam bams from the stadium, which are pretty freaking sick. Hopefully they last for a while, because I would love to take them to the games. But oh my gosh, Correa scored a goal as well. Of course he did. I'm gonna put these to the side here. We have a lot to talk about, man, and now. Not only are Inter Miami through to the next round, but I'm pretty sure Orlando are through. Orlando are through to the next round as well. Orlando beat Toluca on penalty kicks, 6-5 on penalty kicks. So it's going to be Inter Miami versus Orlando City in the semifinals on August 31st at the end of the month in the Leagues Cup. But that's something we're going to get to at the end. We'll talk about the game here. We're going to welcome everybody in the chat. I already see Dr. T. We got KGF in the chat. We got Summer Sunshine in the chat as well. Vice Rosa. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Thank you guys for being here at such a late time, honestly. It's so it's very, I know it's very, 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 very late. It's like about to be 11:30 for me. We win. To everyone who predicted a win, I'm sorry I didn't believe you, says Dr. T. Hey, man, respect to Dr. T, because I'm pretty, he was one of the few people who predicted a Tigres win, but respect, and respect to Dr. T, man. The Florida Derby's coming in the semifinals. I'm going to face Orlando again. I hope Messi will play and take revenge for Messi. We're going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to give my overall thoughts on the game. We'll kind of dissect the game a little bit. And then, I don't know why your face is cut off a little bit there. There we go. The real MVP was the double save from the goal post. We're going to talk about that too. I was trying to find a clip of that, dude. If anybody can find a clip, if they can leave a link in the comments. If you can find a clip on like X or something on Twitter, leave a link in the comments. I'm going to see if I can pull it up for you guys. Oh, but anyways, yo, Matt is gonna bonk some Orlando ass with those bam bams. You already fucking know. I don't know if you guys can hear them. They make pretty good noise. I don't want to keep banging these because everybody in my house is asleep. But anyways, guys, let's talk about the game. Look, first of all, before we get into like the kind of nitty gritty and the details of the game, I just want to say, Inter Miami won, and everybody needs to shut the fuck up, okay? Because there's always hate around this team no matter what happens. When we win, there's lose. I feel like there's always haters. People are hating on Suarez. He stepped up 2 times in the penalty spot. He secured the goal both times. Not only did he score the goals, but in the first half, he was absolutely fantastic. I was trying to take notes during the game, but I just really couldn't. It was impossible. I was in section 109. Which, if you guys don't know, the stadium, Chase Stadium, that is literally, I was in the middle of La Familia. Like, I was right there. So, oh, and also a huge shout out to the, I honestly, I didn't get her name, but there was somebody that stopped me and said hi to me and says that she watches the show. And I appreciate you. Thank you for watching and supporting the show. I'm sorry that I didn't get your name, but I wanted to shout you out. Because you're a stud and you're amazing. So shout out to the woman who stopped me and said hi to me. Okay, going back to Suarez. For people who are saying that like we gotta bench him, he's washed, he doesn't run. He had an amazing first half. From beginning to end, He was passing the ball. He was dropping deep. He was just connecting with our other players. Luis Suarez did what he had to do to help the team be in a better position. He was trying to set up the team. And I thought he played fantastic today. Outside of the 2 goals that he scored, I thought he was fantastic. So everybody that's on Suarez's dick and hating on him, just hop off it. Just hop off. Hop off Suarez. That's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. Anyways. And that was me saying that in the nicest way possible, in the most, that was the only manner I could have put that together. But like in general, in the first half, I thought we were on fire. I thought we brought the intensity. I thought we brought in that passion that Inter Miami should be known for, that some of these players or all of these players should be known for. And like I said, Luis Suarez brought that intensity. I thought Ian Frey, absolute baller. He was balling out. Same thing with Yannick Bright. Both of them were absolutely balling out for like 60-something minutes, maybe 65 minutes. I was honestly surprised that Lujan and Maxi Falcon played. I thought what was a good game, except for that one moment where Angel Correa scored, which I'll show you guys the clip in a second. But I honestly thought they had a good game, genuinely speaking. I don't know what you guys thought, but I thought they had a good game. Let me see. I'm going to try to, as I look at your guys' comments, I'm going to see if I could try to pull up some of the clips here as we go through the certain moments of the game. Matt, your hair is safe for now. Yo, Ace. We don't got to bring that up. For those of you guys who don't know, I said if Chelo scores, or the chat said if Chelo, like, they made a joke about Chelo scoring. And I was like, if Chelo scores, I will shave my head. Like, I will buzz my head like Rodrigo de Paul and David Beckham. So, luckily, I don't got to worry about that. Oh, Ashley, it was me. It was nice to see you. Yes. Sorry that I didn't get your name, but I'm glad you said hi to me. I appreciate you. Shout out to you, Ashley. And thank you for watching the show. It was crazy, man. It was super. I was like right in front of you too. Like I ended up like moving right in front of you. Well, not directly in front of you, but like in front of you, I think to the left. So yeah, hopefully I wasn't blocking your way. Summer Sunshine says we had a good first half, but the second half was different, specifically after losing Alvin Segovia with Ian. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the second half. But focusing on the first half, we played great. Jordy was good. We were giving balls into Jordy, but I thought we didn't really primarily focus on Jordi Alba, if that makes sense. We didn't really like kind of focus on one side or the other. Maybe we kind of primarily tried to go through the right, but honestly, what's their face? Tigres were really funneling us. They were trying to get us to go through the middle, and they had a really good like block there, like narrow game, or I don't know how to really explain it. But I thought like they did really well trying to block the middle and kind of force us wide. We had some over the top balls that almost worked, and no, but I thought they were good. Brunetta was looking really, really good. Angel Correa obviously was looking really, really good. But other than that, we kind of locked them down. If I'm gonna be honest, we really locked them down. So I'm proud of the boys on that. Neptune's asking about Alba's injury, and so Alba got hurt. I don't know how he got hurt. I just like looked over for a moment and he was on the floor. So I don't know if he got stepped on, if he got kicked. I didn't look back at the game, and it's obviously very difficult when you're not watching it on TV because you can't see replays and things like that unless I'm not actually watching it on my phone. But he got injured somehow. He went down, he came out, but he looked pretty bad because he was rolling around. I don't want to say he was crying, but he looked pretty bad, and he had to come off. And then he ended up coming back on later in that same half, in the first half, because I guess they just didn't want to waste a moment of a substitution. So I thought for sure he was going to come off at halftime. I think he ended up like coming back on, and then they subbed him out. Like I don't know, like it was super weird. And then Noah Allen came on. It was very weird. It was very weird what happened in the second half, which I guess we should get into, because the only real thing that happened in the first half was the goal. I mean, like, I could show you guys actually here. Look, let's look at some moments that happened in the first half, because I do have some clips lined up that I got from Twitter if you guys want to check these out. So this is the first moment that happened in the 10th minute. We had a Jordi Alba cross into the middle that almost ended up being what could have been a pretty an insane opportunity here. Okay, well, the thing just glitched. Okay, I don't know what's going on now, but Jordi Alba crosses the ball. I think Allende was kind of in the middle here. Suarez is all the way over here. Allende misses it. It ends up going wide. This is the penalty kick from Luis Suarez. I'm pretty sure he ended up going left. No, he went right. He did go right. The keeper went the right way, but couldn't get to it. Shoot shout out for Luis Suarez, because he was able to beat the keeper on this one. I don't want to put his full screen because I don't want to get fucking copyrighted. 27th minute. I think we're gonna put this one on full screen because we need to see this. We have Lujan here on the right. Passes it into the middle. Who is this? Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez does what? Passes it to Allende. I'm gonna mute it again because I don't know if you guys can hear this. I don't want to get audio copyrighted. Suarez passes it to Allende, and now what does Allende do? He shoots. Great tackle from the defender here. Like, let's be so for real. This is a great tackle. This is great defense. Great defense from. And then Tigres tries to get it away, and then it kind of plays out from there. I don't think anything happens from here. Yeah, no, nothing happens there. So no, that was a great opportunity. Allende does get in the habit of being like, Allende gets in those positions, and this is something that we've talked about before. Allende gets in those positions to score. It's just that it's that final effort. It's the final 1% that's missing. And I say this time and time again. And I'm pretty sure everybody here knows it. It's always that final percent. So, and I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one, and then they score, and which we'll get to that in a second. This second half was interesting, guys. Let's talk about it, because I know you guys are mainly kind of talking about the second half. What are our thoughts on the Orlando win? I didn't see the Orlando win, so I didn't see them win. I just know that they won on penalty kicks. I haven't seen it, but it's gonna be a really intense semifinal. I can tell you that. Most play was from the right, says Summer Sunshine. Doesn't matter. He fell asleep and let Correa score. Let's see. Oh, Segovia hurt him accidentally? That's kind of crazy. I didn't even see that. That's super insane. I hope the full team is healthy next game, and the newcomers as well. Yeah. So much missing opportunities, like I mentioned before. Without Leo, we can't score goals. I don't know about that one. I thought, dude, Mascherano, I think I have a photo of Mascherano. Like, yeah. I have this, like, this is what Mascherano looked like. This is what he looked like at the game. Apparently, he got sent off. When did he get sent off? Apparently he was shown a red card, and they asked about it in the press conference, and they just said that they don't know what happened, that he got a red card. We have no idea. But this man was dead ass on the phone, calling the assistant coach or one of the assistant coaches, and that is not allowed. That is not allowed at all. That is 1,000% against rules. I can tell you that right now. There should not be any electronic or communication devices on the benches. That is not allowed. So I don't know if Mascherano is going to get suspended for this. I don't know if he's going to get fined for this. But I can tell you right now that this is not allowed. I know that for sure. For sure. So we could potentially see Mascherano suspended for the next game as well. Like for semifinals, maybe even the final. I don't know. Maybe he'll only be suspended for the semis and maybe get a fine. But I wouldn't be surprised if he misses both the semifinals and the semifinals or third place game, or the final of the third place game when we get to that point. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Let's see. Mash was yelling at the ref for going over 4 minutes extra time at the end of the halftime, so he got a red. No, this happened way before. Oh, at the end of halftime. Really? to be honest, and this could have just been us on the field. I don't know how you guys saw it at home, but on the field, there was there was so much extra time added. And I don't know if Ashley can back me up on this. And I'm sorry for calling you out, but you were there. I know you were there on the field, but like at the stadium. But there was so much added time in both the first half and the second half, in my opinion. Like, there should not have been that much added time. I don't understand why. I didn't realize he got a red card in the first half, but in that second half, when we were winning, they added like 10 minutes almost, or what it felt like. I'm like, what are you guys doing? There was no way that the game called for almost 10 minutes of extra time. Or I think it was like 8 minutes or some BS like that. So, I don't know. And freaking Tigres almost scored. It was a whole thing, dude. Like, it was literally like, I think the game stopped at like the 95th, 96th minute, I think it was. I could be so crazy. I could be so wrong, but they added like 6 extra minutes. I swear on everything, they added 6 extra minutes. Silvetti is a done deal from what I've heard. Yeah, I tweeted about it. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, I have a Twitter called also SoFlo Soccer. I did tweet about it. And I think I posted it on the YouTube tab. I have no idea, but the first goal from Tigres, I'm going to show a clip. And then we'll come back to that comment. Yeah, at halftime, it was embarrassing. Halftime probably cussed out the referee when he let the goal. Yeah, no, it was. Ashley says, I agree. There was so much extra time, LMA. I was yelling about it. No, so yeah, you can at least back me up on that one. It was like 2 to 3 extra minutes. I told my boyfriend that he was waiting for Tigres to equalize. Don't manifest it, dude. Don't manifest it, Ashley. Well, I'm glad that it didn't happen. But I told my boyfriend that he was waiting for the... Yeah, no. It was... I'm glad because that was... Like, the referee was literally asking for it. Like, adding that much extra time. Yeah, no. So I'm glad that it didn't end up with Tigres equalizing. It almost did, but we're not going to talk about it. What was I going to say? Shoot. Oh yeah. Let's look at the goal. Let's look at the Tigres goal because I have that clip pulled up. Here I have it right here. Boom. Let me make sure I mute it. Here. Play. Come on, play.
Signing for...
Oh my god, I literally muted it, bro. Okay, so we have Angel Correa. Angel Correa is on the ball right here. This is Angel Correa right here. We get a pass into Angel Correa from the number 11, Bruneta. Angel Correa lets it kind of go. Yeah, I'm going to play that again. He kind of lets it go. He knew he wasn't going to touch. Who is this? Gonzalo Lujan. Gonzalo Lujan bites, leaves this whole gap in the middle, loses. I don't know what happened. He just kind of gave up there. I don't know what Lujan was doing. Lujan lost it, kind of gave up. Angel Correa's through. Ustari got a hand to it, and it was just Lujan having a bad moment. And I don't want to bash Lujan too much, to be honest. I know I always do, but he had a good game today, and I thought that was just the one moment where he just, I don't want to say sucked, but like he just had a shaky moment. He just had a bad moment, and it unfortunately costed us. Ustari almost made the save. Shout out to EJ Torres for being a member or using the member emotes. Yeah, like it was that part was annoying. That part was really annoying. But hey, if anybody was to score on us, it was Correa, national team player. He gave Tigres life. And it kind of really changed our tactic. We were up 1-0 and we were already trying to go defensive. And I feel like it's at a certain point in the game that we were definitely gonna try to play for penalty kicks. Here there was a moment here in the 69th minute that I'll show you guys. We have a ball that's switched over to Noah Allen. We have Suarez trying to run into the box, ends up going out to Ashende. Ashende shoots, and it goes over. I'm sitting like right here. Or no, I think I'm on this left side over here. I'm on the left side over here. So, Ashende shoots. Another opportunity for Ashende. Unfortunately, he couldn't do anything from it. And then here in the 82nd minute, let's see. 82nd minute, which one? Oh, this was Yannick Bright. Yannick Bright almost had an opportunity here. Oh my gosh. Yannick Bright, dude. Yannick Bright had an opportunity right here. He dribbles through three guys, what it feels like. And then he gets slide tackle last second. Great defense from Tigres. But Yannick Bright almost got a second goal for Inter Miami. And that would have been fantastic to see. He goes down. I don't think he got hurt. Hopefully not. But he completely cooked this kid. Whoever this guy is. Number 27. Let me look up his name. Number 27 is that 27 or 23? I think it's 23. That's Romulu. Romulu's a Brazilian 25-year-old. Their highest rated defender in terms of performance. He cooked Romulu and almost scored. So props to Yannick Bright. He had a fantastic game. Yannick Bright had a fantastic game. And then, of course, I don't have a clip of the handball. Apparently, it was a clear handball. I want to let me know in the comments right now. The handball happened so quick. Like, I saw it hit like the arm in what way, in some way, but I didn't think it was. I didn't see anything obvious or clear because it happened so fast. And I also I didn't have the best angle because I was looking at it from a side angle because the handball happened right here where my mouse is, and I was over here like towards on the left side on the left side of the screen. So I have no idea, but they went to VAR. We get the penalty. Luis Suarez steps up. And what does he do? He does what Luis Suarez does in those moments. Under pressure, calm, composed, easy. This is nothing new for Luis Suarez. Puts it in the same spot as he did the first time round and gave Inter Miami the lead in the 88th minute with just 2 minutes left of regular time. And boom, Inter Miami are through. We're through to the semis. We're semifinalists, man. And that's all we could do. We just got to give props to the boys, man, because or Mascherano. I guess it was Mascherano or Javier Morales or whoever was on the freaking sideline for that second half of the game. But they made some substitutional changes. They put in Chilo over Frey. Frey was a little tired, and I think he did get hurt at some point. They also put in Benja Kremaski for, I think it was the Segovia. Yes, it was Segovia. Segovia had a yellow, and he had a good first half. I think he kind of turned off in the second half a little bit, probably because of the tactical changes, because I think they wanted to switch up the tactics a little bit. Noah looked good coming on in the second half, and then Toto Aviles came on much later, so we can't really. I think he came on for Ashende, just to give a little bit more defensive stability. Scenes if Yannick scored. Oh my God, Ashley! Like, I think obviously Ashley could vouch for me, but everybody was so excited when we saw Yannick Bright dribbling into the box like that. We all like started banging. We started yelling. Everybody was standing. Yeah, no, it was super crazy. Super crazy. I would have went nuts if Yannick Bright scored. I need to get a Yannick Bright jersey. I need to get another. I know I have this, John. This is the ball. I don't know if you guys. I'm not gonna turn around. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna show off this jersey because this shit was expensive, yo. I have the ball jersey, but I need a Yannick Bright jersey, man. I need a Yannick Bright jersey, and I need Yannick to sign it. Apparently, Yannick Bright went to my barber, dude, the other day, which is so insane. Like, I saw a story. My barber posted on his Instagram story that he was cutting Yannick Bright's hair. I'm like, bro, like, what the hell? So, shout out to my barber, man. Both handballs were clear, says Vivega. Bright is such a dog, says Ace Lionel. Lujan was slow to react. Yeah, I think I already said that. The second handball was legit, says Ruben. First handball was probably just the guy trying to land properly. I didn't see it. Well, because the first handball was on the other side of the field, so I couldn't see, and I don't have the clip pulled up, and I wasn't able to look back on it. I'll look back on it after the live stream tonight and see kind of what happened. But I'll take your guys' word for it. I'm not sure about the first handball. I'll look at it and I'll probably tweet about it or something. Like I said, follow me on X, follow me on Twitter, SoFlo Soccer. I just kind of post my opinions and stuff like that all the time. So if you guys want to interact with me on there too, then feel free to. Oh, I want to talk about RDP. JLS, shout out to you for mentioning RDP because I kind of want to. I want to talk about him a little bit. RDP has such a hilarious smile when the second handball was called. Yeah, he was really asking for it too. RDP, and this is no hate to RDP. I clearly have his name on the back of my shirt. I love Rodrigo de Paul. I told you guys since the Rodrigo de Paul joined this team, I immediately wanted to get his jersey. So, but I feel like he looked gassed. He looked absolutely gassed. El motorcito ran out of gas. And that could just be the fact that he didn't train all of last week. He came on for 45 minutes against the Galaxy. He could be just tired. He could be frustrated. I don't know. I don't want to take away from the fact that he had a good game because I thought he did have a good game, or at least a good first half. In the second half, I thought his fatigue showed a little bit more. He wasn't running as much. He was walking a lot, getting very, very frustrated a lot too, even in the first half. But in the second half, it was even more, probably because of the fatigue making it even worse. He was yelling at a bunch of players. I mean, doing like typical RDP things, but it's the tiredness, it's the fatigue that worries me a little bit. These guys in general are tired, man. Like when you're playing back-to-back games, these guys are super, super, super tired. And when you see El Motorcito, also being just as tired as everyone else, then you know it's a problem because this guy literally is just coming from Atletico Madrid, where the intensity and the level is so much higher. He also could have got injured as well. I think there was something I think his hamstring was bothering him. I saw him grab his leg a couple of times, so maybe he did get injured. I have no idea. That's just me speculating. Which country am I from? Well, I was born here, but I'm Argentinian, so hablo castellano, boludo. Did you see RDP fighting with one of the Tigres players right after the halftime whistle? Yeah. So he's this guy is a troublemaker, dude. Like RDP is just as bad as Suarez when it comes to getting in the heads of players. He loves to rile players up, and that's just what he's known for. Even with the national team, that's just what he's known for. Suarez of all people had to separate it. No, literally, I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was very what is that? What's that word? The irony in that I think is hilarious. Because Suarez of all people is normally the one fucking causing the fights. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that comment about RDP because, like I said, he normally is the one running around, El Motorcito, this endless kind of like engine. But we saw that engine kind of run low on gas. He was running on empty. But no hate on that. Just, I mean, it happens. Professional players, they get tired, especially when they're playing back to back games. So let's just hope that he gets the rest that he deserves, that he needs, so that he could be ready for the semifinal game. Like I said, at the end of the month on August 31st. So that means the Chicago game is going to be moved because the way the schedule is looking like right now, we play DC on Saturday. Then we are supposed to play Chicago at home on the 30th. That is obviously going to be moved to when, I have no idea. 31st is a weird date because that's a Sunday. So that is a pretty weird date. So we'll see what happens. So he should be getting rest against DC. Messi should also be getting rest against DC. So we're going to talk about Messi real quick before we wrap things up. Messi should also rest against DC this Saturday. Maybe play 15 minutes. Maybe. Just to kind of get the legs moving. Because we are going to have, 3 days, 4 days? Like, I don't know. Maybe 15 minutes you could play Messi. But I think Rodrigo de Paul and Messi, even fucking Suarez, all should get a rest. Honestly. Like, truthfully. Just play the full B team, honestly. And yeah, for Messi wasn't even on the team. And I know normally people would kind of talk about that first, but I don't talk about Messi for clicks. You know what I'm saying? And I don't talk about Messi for click. I don't talk about Messi for clicks and for clickbait. So, oh wait, hold on. I just gotta. Oh, bro! Shout out to EJ, man. Shout out to EJ. He just sent me a clip of the second handball, not of the first handball, but of the second handball. Here, look, this is it. Watch closely. Everybody, watch closely, and then we're gonna talk about Messi. No, claro. I'm gonna slow it down. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna put it at half speed. Acá, ahí, clarísimo, clarísimo, clarísimo. To me on X, like I said, follow me on X if you guys. And there's the ball complaining for the handball, which rightfully so because it was clear as hell. So yeah. Um, let's see. Or these piece of possibly complains a lot. And he used to be the ice to the game. He's pretty. He is pretty clever. Yeah. RDP kills me and why he's my favorite. No RDP moment will ever beat when Argentina and Canada played last year. He acted like he got shot when a Canadian player kicked the ball into his back. Amen. That's literally his personality, but that's what I love about him. He's amazing. No, I love him, and that's why I got his name on my shirt. Fuck, what was I gonna say about Messi? Oh yeah, Messi wasn't in the lineup at all. He was on the bench, or he wasn't on the bench. He was in the VIP section, and he was watching. And we ended up winning without Messi. A lot of people doubted the fact that if we could win without Messi. A lot of people were giving predictions. No disrespect, but Messi, but Ashley and Gian. I think they were both giving predictions. If Messi were not to play, we were either to lose or only like win by a goal or something like that. And I think they got their predictions right, but they were predicting a world without Messi. And I just don't see it that way. We ended up winning without Messi. We didn't need Messi to win this game, and which is good, which is great. It should give the team a lot of confidence. It should give the team a lot of motivation and energy to keep going and potentially I kind of don't want to push it, but to kind of prepare for a world where Messi's not available in the second half or in the semifinals. But I'm pretty sure he will be in the semifinals. MD Asif, tell me what you think Miami current squad will do a lot better. Might do a lot better in Tata. I don't know what that means, but yes, I'm gonna go with Pepto Bismol's answer and say yes. But anyway, guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. I think that was a good session, a good live stream. I don't know how long we were going for, but I think it was long enough. Yeah, 35 minutes, perfect. We've been going for 35 minutes, perfect. Like I said, we're playing Orlando in the semifinals. Inter Miami managed to beat Tigres without Messi, without apparently Mascherano for a whole half. Two goals from Suarez. Ian Frey played great. Yannick Bright played great. The whole team played great except for that one Lujan moment. But now we move on to the semis against Orlando. I think that's going to be played at home. We'll have to wait and see. But I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for tuning in such a late time. Feel free to hit the like button if you have enjoyed this live stream. Subscribe if you are new to the SoFlo Soccer channel. We do content like this all the time. Previews, post-game reactions. I go to the games. I come back and react to them. Give my opinions on Twitter. I am going to be posting a video very, very soon. Probably on Saturday, maybe. Because that's when I would have the most time. But on Saturday, I'm planning on posting a video about Matteo Silvetti and about the other transfer that could potentially be coming in, whether that's Biovi or whether that's someone else. So make sure you stay tuned for Saturday. I'm just gonna give you guys insights on Silvetti and the other signing that we're gonna be bringing in. So, like I said, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you to all the members of the channel, like Ruben and like EJ. The top here, I'm gonna list out the top fans for today, or the top chatters for today's stream. Number 1 is Dasif. Is Asif. Number 2 is Rico de la Vega. Number 3 is Summer Sunshine. Number 4 is Ace Lionel. Number 5 is Dr. T. Number 6 is Milton. Number 7 is Hernan. Number 8 is Vice Rosa. Number 9 is Pepto Bismol. And number 10 is Kid Brown. Shout out to Ashley. She is tied for 10th with Kid Brown. Same thing with Lionel Monaco and Gustavo. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys for chatting. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. We all have to go to work tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, which should be in a couple of days. And yeah, we're in the semifinals, baby, of the Leagues Cup. Valve Miami. Take care, guys.
Give me that, Wowo. 하나 받자, Wowo.